trigger there, that thing, the torque on that thing will spin you all around.
It'll break your wrist, man, you know. That's why they got that handle on there. The only thing that I found, and I tell you what, I don't know if you know, I don't know if you know this guy. He used to own the plumbing company downtown, Plumbing and Mechanical. It was his name was Mr. Reeder, F.A. Bailey. F.A. Bailey, his own personal house there over in the Crescent. A lady had told me that knew him. Knew his son. He had died. You know, he owned F.A. Bailey. I went to F.A. Bailey Apprenticeship School for plumbing and pipe fitting, you know, but I didn't work for them. But I went over there. Anyway, they had an auction over there, okay, and he had a 10-inch, not 8 inch, not 8 1/4, whatever, a 10-inch worm drive skill in a metal box, looked like brand new. I bought it for $50. And I wanted it because it belonged to him. And also bought a Helicrafter receiver from 1946 that he had over there, and this big old speaker. I've got a video of it, and I bought those two things. But I tell you what, those a worm, and I think, now I'm not for sure now, I think that I've got another worm drive one made by Ryobi. I'm not for sure. I don't know. I may have, but they're good for cutting block because they've got that diamond arbor in there that you can knock that diamond out of the blade, carbide blade, and you can use it to cut cinder block. How's it going, Hammer?
Hold that thought. I'll be back in a minute. I'll ask you about that diamond thing. Hold on a minute.
Roger, Roger. How's it going? Y'all doing all right? Who's that out there in the skip land? Who's that out there in skip land? You can't be talking to 21 because I can't get out, Bray.
Good evening, 21. Hey, 21, well, you're trying to truck across the street. Ain't nobody, you know who, working this big audio hammer. Oh, 880, waving brake.
Yeah, Roger, Roger, on the midget. Hey, I heard you was something like a freaking garden gnome, man. You was like a miniature garden gnome. What's up with that there, Bray? Hey, Ray Taylor. Yeah, you got hey, you know what I mean there, a garden gnome there. All right. Hey, we standing by.
Right here, right now. Look at that one time. You know, oh, wait, 21. Good evening, time. God bless. You're 880 with the wave break.
All right, 880. Hey, man. Hey, what's up with that? What's going on up there in Pennsylvania there? There's something happened up there the other day. I don't know. Was it a politician that did something? You know, there's so much going on. I can't remember. Take me up to speed of what's up there going on up there.
I think the governor finally pissed everybody off and they burned his house down in Harrisburg. And I think he's on his way to Ecuador or El Salvador or whatever to try to bring an MS-13 gang member home. And we had some fire and brimstone and it hailed pretty good. That's the update from the mid-state. Back to you, 21.
Oh, yeah. Shapiro. Yeah, they went in there and some weirdo trans dude there said, I don't know, went in there and boy, he burnt that place up, man. I swear. I saw pictures on the inside. You know, they had some crappy security. You know, I mean, it looked like, you know, they'd have it, especially the guy was a Hebrew, you know, they'd had it pretty well protected around this particular time of the year, you know, and that dude went in there and jumped inside and did all kind of stuff. And it messed that place up pretty bad in there, you know, and lot of damage, a lot of antiques and whatnot. But anyway, they got his ass, but they'll probably turn him loose. You know, they'll probably turn him loose there. But yeah, I didn't know he was going to go down there for the MS-13. I better watch out. I'm live on YouTube, man. I'm not supposed to be talking about this. The purple hairs are getting me. Hey, 880-21. I better shut up. I'm gone.
41040 Roger. God bless in threes. 821. You know how it is, man. You know how it is, but the pendulum's coming back the other way. I said enough. I'm going to step wide to the side. God bless. And the green light's on. I'm gone. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
10 Roger, man. All right, always sounding good in the neighborhood. Hey, I got this duck over here. This duck, and he don't give a quack, and I'm gone.
Check, bum, bum. Now wide to the side. We're 880, Jared, UDX 183, way ahead. Hey, Jared, I'm right back. Look at me go, gadget, go. And I'm cruising, baby.
Hey, torpedo heat.
Oh, man, sound good. We'll catch you later. Jump over in the woods. We're on the side.
Woohoo! 488 Gordon, Georgia.
Oh, yeah, I wish I had a big radio.
Wish you had one too.
That governor that flew out there to get that dude, that was the dude from Maryland. That said from Maryland, Van Holland.
Yeah, that's where that 655 come from. That's what got him mixed up there. Yeah, he's going to go down there, and you know what I mean. He's going to go underneath. He's going to go over the top of the government, you know, and go down there and you know, get him out there. You know, get him on out. I don't think so, but we'll see. You know, we'll see. But I don't know. It don't matter to me what the hell they do. But I mean, I just thought it was kind of a waste of money for him to worry about that one guy when you know, they should have been worrying about them that was killing all those people. But I got to shut up because I'm not supposed to be talking about things like this on YouTube, and I'm gone.
About 21.
Come on.
Be me the wolf man, waving a hand.
Wolfman, I was thinking about you when I was in the bathtub the other night. No, I'm just kidding. There was two D104s on eBay, and at the time that I had them watched there, they had 26 minutes to go. One of them was just like the black one that I got, $46. $46 with 22 minutes to go. And then there was a Silver Eagle in there that was $36, and it belonged to the same guy. And if it went over $66 or $61, he would refund the shipping fee. I didn't know how to get in touch with you, but I said, man, that would be something that you might have wanted to. I thought about trying to buy it, but you know, it's not that I didn't think you might want to get it, but I just said no, you know, because I just bought this radio and those other two mics, and you know, I don't work anymore, so you know, I got to watch my P's and Q's. You know, my wife, I have to try to, you know, sweet talk her once in a while to, you know, let me, you know, kind of get away with things there.
So I do get it, absolutely. And I did buy one. I don't have it yet, but it's coming. And I will tell you, I gave a hell of a lot more than $66 or $69, whatever it was you just said. Man, damn, I wish you'd have bought that, because I would have absolutely given
Jack
you
in the
that
Box.
on top of the one that I already bought and is coming, but I still don't have.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I tell you what, I watch it all the time, and they come in there. You know, you never know. I mean, I watch it all the time, and they got some crazy prices in there. Some people think that, hey, the damn things are solid gold or solid silver, and some of them, just like this one. Well, we don't know nothing about CB. Yeah, right. Okay. But anyway, the price was right. It looked good. It didn't look like it was beat all to hell and everything. But who knows? I don't know exactly what it finally went to, but I can check. But the last that I looked at, one was 36, one was like 46. The black one was 46 with the foot pedal, and the Silver Eagle was 36. Both of them, I think, $16 or $14 shipping. If it went over 60 something dollars for whatever reason, now I don't know, he would have refunded the shipping. So I thought that was a pretty good, but I didn't want to get in a battle with it because I really thought about it, and I said, even if you don't want it, I'll just get another one. But I can't keep buying this stuff.
No, I get it. I do. I'll tell you what, man. At some point, me and you will get face to face, so that at least we know one another, and stuff like this we can handle with a text or a cell phone call. Copy.
Yeah, Roger. Well, let me tell you this now. I'm not no cheap date, okay?
I'm not either.
10-4, 10-4. I'm not going to settle for Pappy's and Goose Creek. We got to go to Gilligan's or something.
I gotta tell you, man. I'd honestly rather, and this is me being honest, rather hit the dog and duck out there on Cypress Gardens. Cause, dude, look here. Uh, Spicy mahi tacos at that place is ridiculous.
Where's that on Cypress Garden Road? Was it down there near the end or what?
No, right at 52 where they put that new Publix.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was thinking down there. That's what I call the end down there, and yeah. But wasn't that if you went on down that road past there and kept on going? That's where that train hit that bridge and knocked it out.
So, yep, that is exactly where that happened. I was there that day.
Yeah, I went down there and I didn't know what it was, and there's a church there, some kind of church there on the right hand side going out there, and I just pulled over there, and I think me and my little dog went out there, and I took some videos of it. And that damn train took that whole friggin' shit, took that whole friggin' bridge out, man. I mean, good God, I don't know what the train had on it, but it took it out, man. But anyway, that was weird. But I did go down there and look at it, and that, like you say, that's where it's at. So yeah, back up there. I always go over there to that Church's Chicken and try to get that $20 special. I think whatever it is, how many pieces? They call it L and T's. I went in there and I said, yeah, I want to get the $20 thing. You want L and T's? I said, what the hell is L and T's? Oh, that's legs and thighs. And I'm thinking, look, man, I don't work here, okay? Yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want there.
That's funny. That is funny. So look here. That bridge getting hit by a
Rapida.
train. It was a big deal, man.
Dock of the
It
Bay.
really was.
Let me
It
give you a Blue
changed
Ranch.
things for a lot of folks for a long time. Headed down that road to work.
10-4. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how they got around that. I don't know. I guess I could find out, but I didn't go down there that much, because I was, my end was over towards Jedburgh back in the day, and up in Ridgeville and all around up in there, But I was in Somerville. I went to last, part of my life. I went to Somerville High School, but anyway. Hey, yeah, we'll get together now on the 24th to the 27th. Down at Waldoboro, down at what is it? The Low Country Mud Duck Break. Everybody's going down there, and all you ought to come on down there just for a few minutes or something, and Saturday or whatever, and it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. and wrapping up, leaving out Sunday morning. So I got a room down there, and I'm going to be running live, shows down there.
All right, well, you let me know, man.
Yeah, 24th and the 27th there at something highway. What is it? Exit 57 on 95. That's the best way I found to go. It sounded like a lot of trouble, but going up there and hit 95, then going back down, and then you just jump right off on the exit, and it's right there. Other than that, you got to go all the way around, But if you know how to get through Waldeboro and all that, and through the town, and go see now, a lot of times they got that festival down there, and they got some of the roads blocked off, and I got lost in the damn airport the first time I went down there. I said, ain't no way I'm doing this again. And so now I just go up to 95 and, head on down. Well, look, I got to get on this chat, and hey, good to hear you in there, Wolfman. Are you going to be around for a minute?
Yes, sir, I will.
All right, I'll get right back with you. Let me catch up on some of this chat, and I noticed some people out there that want to holler at you, and I'm back out.
Copy that.
Hey, let's see who I got here. Levon, how's it going? Hey, Doc of the Bay, I know you already subscribed to me, haven't you? How about Scott Ferguson? Doc of the Bay, where'd you go? Hey, Ben Hur. Bodega. Where you at there, 510? What happened to Scott Ferguson? 1 2 1 2.
I hear you. I do.
Hey, Jed. Ben Hur is waving a hand at you on the chat.
Hello there, Ben Hur. If you can hear me there, audio driver. I see you on the road pretty good bit there on your videos.
He said he had 2,000 views on that there when him driving down the road there, and I actually was watching it, and I got white line fever there, Jed.
Careful on the white line fever. I hadn't had that. I quit with that a long time ago.
Hey, Scott Ferguson. Scott Ferguson, have you already subscribed? Let me give you a blue wrench. You got to subscribe. I don't know if you did or not. I didn't have it fixed where you had to subscribe to get in there. Still looking for the Dock of the Bay. I thought sure he had subscribed already. I thought I had already give everybody a blue wrench there. Scott Ferguson, hello, come on in. What is that? I don't know what that is. Anyway. Well, the big duck, he's going to retire right now. Get my cell phone out the way. Check in. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Yes, sir. Scott Ferguson. Yeah, we got to go to World Radio 559. Jed almost let me forget about it. We got to go check in over there for 11 o'clock. Hey, Scott Ferguson, let me know if you subscribed or not. Got to subscribe, man. Give you a blue wrench. $5.19 Bill on the beach. Let me go ahead and get over there. Hey, I guess Scott Ferguson can't hear me. Hey, Ben, he's local. He's down here local right now. That's his duck. That's why I put it up there. That's his duck. All right, Scott Ferguson, I just sent you a, yeah, that's from 880 Keystone. Not too much skip right now. Yeah, that's 420 over there on 14. You did there, Scott Ferguson? Okay, let me give you a blue wrench. That's the only requirement that I have. You know, that way, see, the deal is so you can get on the shout out wheel. You see, that's the only requirement. Huge solar flares coming our way. Wow. Okay. Hey, Scott, come on back in there again and say something. You'll see you got a blue wrench. I'll have to check out your channel too. We got to go over there to 559. Let me check him out real quick. I'm gonna get over there real quick.
Nice, man. Great setup over there. Oh yeah, right on, dude. You got to digest that. Yeah, there's a heat room, the cooking, the oven, do the paint and everything. But the paint is what really intrigued me. The most beautiful, magnificent colors that dude can come up with, man. Awesome fucking paint colors, man, to put on a rig, man. It's fucking beautiful. Even three-dimensional, kind of paint. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah. That's the color shifting ones. Yeah, man, that was fucking awesome, man. What he can do with paint. Yeah, his shaker room was pretty impressive. That he was giving me the rundown on the types and the new formulations and how you have to add what do you call it, reducer and all that stuff to it and bake it. Yeah, it's a trippy process. Yeah, I mean, it's one that's going to last. It's not going to flake off in 5 or 10 years, man. It's just going to be a good coat. Right. Yeah, and then his rides are like mirrors. His rides are sharp looking. Yeah, super feed, man. Like I said, man, he's a kingpin. He's a boss. Super feed drum is a boss, man. He knows what he's doing. I'm looking out for him. Yeah, 10-4. Yep, it was a good time down there. Nice place. It was good to see it. And then Land Crusher's next door. He was over there too with BS, and I didn't get a tour of his shop, but we decided to do it another time. Yeah, probably a bunch of welders in there and a whole bunch of metal stock, and that's what he does, man. And probably rebuild engines. Yeah, he says it's just a big greasy place full of engines and dirty shit.
But you know, I dig that stuff. So yeah, I'm just a 10-cent tour another time. But yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Roger. I've been doing that in my entire life, man. Like I said, I built at least 6 or 7 rigs, from the ground up. And I've had enough, man. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to retire.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, man. You can only build so much stuff, and then, hey, man, I gotta do something for me now.
That's exactly right. It's my time.
Yeah, it's called retirement. You got them doing slaving and working my ass off, providing food and grain. Yeah. Hey, for everybody else, okay, well, I didn't get much back for it, but, things have a way of working their way around. If you work hard enough and you earn it, you deserve it.
Oh yeah, man, that's where I'm at. Yeah, well, you know, I'm on the countdown. We talked about this. I know you're you're just a step away from getting out of purgatory, and I just got a few years left.
Yeah, actually, it's not very easy. It's not easy at all unless you want to change, different locations. But I got a location I want to be in, man. I'm going. Everybody's crawling up there like an army of ants. That's what's happening to the northwest corner, man. I want to go back to my home, man. I want it nice and quiet. I don't want any neighbors. And everybody crawling up there like a bunch of ants. You got an ant train going on up there. It's fucking everything up.
No, 133.
Yeah, everybody wants to get on that dream, man.
Hey, that's what's happening, man. The whole country, like I said, 40 times over now. The entire country is getting chopped up.
Hey, 133. Yeah, you don't drop your links. I'm over there messing around on World Radio 559. I'll be right back. I'm over there picking on them.
Good evening, Big Brother 429. Good evening, Wedding Man 693. In my opinion, if they don't chunk it up, whether it's small people that want to get the opportunity to buy a house won't get that opportunity. And I heard through the grapevine, California is offering $200,000 for the down payment. Imagine that, $200,000 on $1 million property on 1.5 standing back. Hey, Roger, hey, good to hear you out here. I think you got a good letter. Yeah, charge up. Got that cheap bill working over there. Come on. Yeah, we got it out, man. I had to come in with my tennis shoes on the same run, come in with enough signal to get in that big radio. I hear the bubbles in the background. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the show. Good luck to everybody on this Good Friday, 5 and 10. Appreciating the break, and I'll stand by out the way. Go get it, running minute.
What's the matter, Donald?
Yeah, hey, and I'm hoping that you
Hey, Jed.
And
Woohoo! Yeah, I went over there. Oh, it's 16. Damn it.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm shopping out with
Oh, I was on 16. Huh? What happened to that? Yeah. Can you hear 559 on there? I'm playing it. Listen. That's old Waterhead. What the 429. The Music Man. See him right there. Talking to Hovercraft or whatever his name is. Tempo. I've been in there picking on him. All right. Well, I'm still in here. I can't do it on this computer here. It's on another one. Yeah, I don't, I don't know why it's hard to, transfer that over here. I might try it though. Let me see if I can try it. I'll see. But I usually have two computers out here to do that, but I didn't bring the other one out tonight. And I got that on there, and got a Guy Fawkes on there, and Uncle Freddy Chicken Choker on there, and somebody else on there. How about a Tire Man, Breaker? Is that him?
Even time there, buddy.
Hey, it's Jed number 2. Hey, Jed, a lot of times I think it's you out there. And I say, hey, Jed. Oh, this isn't Jed. Oh, that's Stoutsville. Okay.
I'm gonna get me another D104 or something a little more solid. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a painter.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, I got one over here for you, man. I got one over here for you. When's your birthday?
Yesterday.
No shit. You lie.
I was kidding. October 19th. But, yeah, I got just the thing over here for that.
10-4. Well, I got one over here now. You're not gonna get no Silver Eagle now. You're gonna get a nice. You seen that one that I got with the gray base on it? That's real nice. I think you have to put a 9-volt battery clip in it. The guy broke it trying to get the damn battery out. I haven't even looked at it yet. I got a ton of them over here. You just have to put one in there, and you paint it, do whatever you want, put all kind of crap all over it, whatever. But I got one.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. If I get one like that, I think I'm gonna end up painting it black. I don't like the chrome microphone, not a D104. I got so many of them things there. Shit, I got a Silver Eagle somewhere. I think it's upstairs.
Why do you want to get another one and use that one?
Because the hair's loose on it.
Oh, okay. Well, all you got to do is take it. Will it work with the loose head?
No, I mean one that's like factory snug. It's been a while since I've messed with the thing. You know what I'm saying? I get it all worked. If I use that, I get it all worked out. But the thing is I can't paint a Silver Eagle. I want something that's either gonna come already black or a way to paint it black.
Yeah, 10-4. Okay. Are you looking at the? Are you looking? What is it? Looking at the chat now. Hang on.
Yeah, I got you. Let me put my glasses on. Look here, y'all stop, man. Whichever one of y'all is want to get rid of that Silver Eagle, you just talk to the wolf, man. Let's just do that, and then you can get that black one that you want. But yeah, I really think another one of them Silver Eagle. I love that one damn 92's got, actually.
Look real quick so I can put them up. That's just a little bit.
Yeah, I see that. We're a bunch of headless horsemen.
Yeah, but that's the black base. That's the black base. Any head will work there. Yeah, Jed, you ought to sell. Get with Wolfman and get him that Silver Eagle and let him get you a black one.
Man, you have to turn that down in the background. I can't hardly understand you. It's too loud.
Oh shit, hang on.
You two got it turned up high.
I got him now. Shut him down. I shut him down.
That's 10 times better.
Yeah, I forget, that it picks up everything but what I wanted to. Had to burp. Doc of the Bay, there he is again.
So what were you saying though? I should sell what? To who? To when, where, and how?
Sell the Silver Eagle or trade the Silver Eagle to Wolfman, and get one. He's getting with the black. I don't know what he's getting. I don't know, but as long as it is silver, you can paint it. You said, and then he wants a Silver Eagle, but I don't know if he got one, or you'd have to get with him. But maybe, I don't know. Just me talking. I don't know.
Oh yeah, is the neck silver? That's the part. Is the neck black? That's the part.
They ain't gonna be none of them black.
Yeah, it is. The Night King Eagle black.
Mine was brass. Mine was brass. I got the Night King Eagle. It's brass. Don't make me pull it out.
Okay, so maybe it's the Night Eagle.
Night Eagle was black base, black head, chrome, a center. Night King Eagle was black bottom with a brass foot pedal, with a brass screen, black head, brass center there, because or whatever goldish color. I bought that when I got my Galaxy Saturn to match it. Don't test me.
No, I believe you. But I thought I saw it seems black B104. The whole thing is black, except for the handles or the key ups.
Well, yeah. I've never seen one. If you ever see one, let me know, because somebody must have painted it. I've never seen one black all the way, never. But I've seen the silver one, Silver King Eagle, silver base, silver everything, and then the Night King Eagle, black bottom, black top, a brass looking center, with the handle and all, and then a brass screen. But that's the only one. Now, I've had the Night Eagle. That might even be one that I got right here, and it's got the black bottom and black head, but chrome screen and chrome handle.
Number 4, you still in there?
Sorry, I talked too long.
No, it's all right. I was trying to remember which one he's got. He's got one of mine over there, but I think I got 3 of them. I got the one he's got. I got the Silver Eagle. And I think I got another Tug 8 somewhere.
10-4.
You got a drill press?
I got a drill press, but it's a cheapy one. Where you got a drill?
Oh, I ain't got ain't no telling what I got a drill. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 drill presses.
Okay, well, what you want to sell me one or trade one?
No, I was just thinking about it earlier when I said that to you about the wire wheel and taking the paint off of the handles there to get to the aluminum. I was like, well, shit, he might not have a drill press for that. Because that's what I do. I got a drill press that just keeps a wire wheel in it.
Okay, why couldn't I use I'm pretty good with an angle grinder with a wire wheel on it, because I got them with those little tiny fingers, that sling up in your face and stick in your neck and in your clothes. I got them, and I got that twisted one that's either stainless or, regular steel. I like them the best there, but I'm pretty good with them. I can pretty a light touch, with those angle grinders, having to miter pipe fittings, for all my time.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure you could, but when you're doing that, you lost control because you don't have two hands on one thing. You got one in one hand and one in the other hand. Now you can clamp it down or something, but you just can't get it good like that. You put a wire wheel in a drill press and cut that thing on, and you got two hands on the part, and the wire's not gonna mess you up. Now you can't put it in there the wrong way or the opposite direction; it'll throw it at you. You know what I mean? But it's just one of the things.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, see, Jed, like you on those stairwells, handles and stuff, I'm like that in another level on that kind of stuff. You don't even exist in the world I'm in on that kind of stuff.
10-4. Okay, yeah, I know, but me. I'm not just a sole carpenter now.
Oh, I know, man. I know. Yeah, shoot. Yeah. But no, I'm just kidding. No, I'd probably, let's see what I do. What would I do? How would I do that? I'd probably clamp it in the vise, and just, maybe might get my gay Dremel out.
I think we make a double for part of that. Dremel too, I don't know. They good for getting in some small shit. Trust me, I don't turn down a wire wheel for a Dremel. There ain't no way.
10-4. Yeah, just those things are too delicate for me. I mean, they got their uses, but every time I try to use one of them little friggin' grinding wheels, they break. I just too heavy-handed, just shit. I ain't got time for this, man. I got to get this damn thing done. Now if I was making like an atomic, watch or something, that'd be great.
10-4. Yeah, they're real good for restoration work. Now I've got the overhead. I've got a Fulmer. It's a Fulmer overhead Dremel. It's a motor that you hang on a hook above you. It's got the wand that hangs down, and you operate it with a foot pedal.
Yeah, I don't have that kind. I got something that hangs down, but no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, used to watch me shave, but now just looks at the floor. But no, I got one of those, a whatever it is. I don't know, forgot the name of it, but it's got a cable on it, and you take and you stick it on there. It's the same one like you would use to cut sheetrock, one of those things, you use it to cut out outlets and stuff. And then I got the accessories and all to go on there. I've got a friggin' little right angle saw to go on there. I've got a friggin' drill on a cable like you're talking about, but it don't have a foot pedal on it.
You talking about roller zip?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fordham is the tool I'm talking about. And you can screw a router base onto the bottom of it. In the guitar world, the luthiers and stuff use them a lot for doing inlay work.
10-4. 10-4. I'm going to try to sign in here real quick. It's 10:49. Let me sign in. How do you spell negatory? Oh, I got you. I didn't put the G in there. I got NEATORY. What the hell? I didn't put the G in there. I see it now. Hang on.
Hey, 21.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, after all of that, Wolfman still looking for a silver eagle.
10-4. I'll keep my eyes open, man.
Yeah, please do, man. Please do. I appreciate it. I do got one on the way. It's black. But there's no way for me to know if it's actually going to work or not when I get it. So I'd really, man, I got rid of the one I had. Damn it.
I know, man. I know how it is.
I had a whole setup, man, and I let it go, and I let it go on purpose. It was a long, long time ago. The guy that I let it go to probably is still around. I could probably go reach out to him, but I ain't talked to him for years and years, and I don't even know, man. Maybe he's gone. I don't know.
Well, you ain't told us who it was yet.
Say it one more time. I missed it.
Yeah.
You hadn't told us who you gave it to yet.
We might do that, Ben.
I don't remember. I really don't.
Of crazy. Yeah, look at me.
Back in the hood, I do, but I can't
Yeah.
remember what his name was.
These are kind of limited edition ones there, you know. That one I just got.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I swear to God, I can show you where he lives, but I don't know.
Hey, Crazy JD. BS43 Red River Radio. How's it going, man? I just saw you. I've been over there messing around on 559. Sorry about that. Crazy JD, are you still in there? Getting hot in this room, man.
Anyway, long story, man. I sold him my radio, my microphone, and my 6'2" Elkin, you know, that thing, and it was good. It really was. Everything worked when he got it, and I just should have kept it. That's all.
I can't hear you, man. That skip's coming in there covering you up.
Well, I can fix that.
Jed, did you say he sold it to Mole Man?
Did I say what?
Did he sold his equipment to Mole Man?
I don't know who he sold it to. I can't hear him. The skip's coming in there on him.
He done jacked it up now. Maybe you can hear him now.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what the guy's name was. It's been a long, long time ago.
Did he look like he only had one eye with a flap on the other one?
I don't even know.
That would have been Cowboy. I called him Mole Man. But anyway, he's dead now.
Hey, who isn't, you know?
I know, man. Everybody's dying.
Yeah, Cowboy, that's who I got it from. That was back in like 2007.
Yeah, that's where I got my Connex 3300. Actually, Connex 3300 and a high drive Palomar 600, a mobile amp that I bought from 92 that he had just turned around and bought from Cowboy. And I didn't want Cowboy to know that I'd bought it because I didn't want to hear him on the radio telling everybody it used to belong to him. That's what he'd do. See, if he sold you something, it used to belong to him, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to hear all that. But anyway, somehow it slipped out. I had that bolted on the where the glove compartment was at on my Nissan 97 Nissan pickup truck, a standard cab pickup truck. I had that mounted in there. Had the Connex 3300 in there, a static, what is that one that M6 or whatever with the tone control and the volume the volume control tone, like the Red Devil, but it's got the tone on it or whatever. And then I had that a Connex a Palomar 600 high drive. I had that for a while. Then I put that Texas Star 8 pill in there. So, but anyway, I still got all that. Well, that's what I run in my truck, that Connex. That thing's done been all over the country, man. I'd never get rid of that radio. It's had everything in the world done to that thing. We got 5 minutes before we gotta get over there and let Mud Bucket knock us out of getting anything on the chat. I don't know, man. He, but see, there a lot of times they'll say it depends on who's doing the thing. They'll say, okay, it's time. Then you key up. Then you put it in there, right? But sometimes they want you to do it when they print the thing out. So if you do it too quick and you hit it right when they go boing, oh no, you were too quick. So they take the first person that does it after they wrote the thing in there. So I had to get that clarified because some weeks I was doing it one way with Running Man. Some weeks I was doing it with Popcorn, then some with Cowboy. And so I had to get that straightened out. So now what I understand is whenever 559 says, okay, time, boy, then you do it, But see, there's a delay. There's a so many second delay, and it can be different from one computer to the other one. Because I've had two computers and I pushed a button at the same time on both of them with two different names, and they landed in there,
Yeah, I know what you mean. I see it every week there.
But Dirty Pete got in there last week. They didn't know who he was. He said, 20 Dirty Diaper 21, South Carolina, number 8 or whatever, and Dirty Feet. No, don't know where he's at.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
I made that just for him. But see, he was on Facebook saying that I like Dirty Feet. I said, okay, I got you, Dirty Feet. Okay. Because his crackhead neighbor, he said, had dirty feet. And I said, well, you got a video of her. Get a close up of those dirty feet so we can see if her heels are busted open. Oh, you like dirty feet? And then he kept on. He carried it over to Facebook. I said, okay, I got something for you. So the name of the person that is subscribed to him is called Dirty Feet Lover.
Dirty Feet what?
Lover.
Oh, I got you.
But it just shows up as Dirty Feet. And then the logo is Two Dirty Feet.
I guess I better get on the ball. Hold on a minute.
All right, yeah, I'm going to jump over there myself. Okay, I'm going to jump over there. Hey, what happened to Crazy JD? Well, 6 people in here. I'm going over to 559. I'll be over at 559.
My sister and mother-in-law bought a piece of property in Colorado.
Yeah.
Same thing. The power was right out on the road, and they had to trench a few hundred feet to bring into a meter panel. And yeah, you're right. It was all underground. They actually did. They ran a trencher and then dropped in PVC. But I think you're talking about those horizontal boring machines. It's like a horizontal well drilling.
What now?
That has threaded.
I got the volume down. Listen to him.
Keep on digging. until it stops the tractor. But they got these things on D6. The thing they usually use them on a D6 now. I think all the cats are D6. And it just runs a line. It looks like heliax, man. It looks like a big black fucking heliax cable. Some of them are orange, some of them are black. That's what they're putting in out there. Yeah, the power poles are gone. They're just using that cat, to put the line in the ground. And this other truck with a great big spool on it, just keeps sitting, just rolling the spool, however far they're going. Then the splicing guy's got to get in there. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. Yeah, that's that gray electrical PVC and continuous rolls. There's a fancy name for it, but yeah, that's good stuff. That is what we ran. So we did the Oakland Army base, all of the. I was working for an electrical outfit, and that's what we ran to pipe all of the wiring for roadside light poles. The big giant lamp posts. Yeah, that's what's run from box to box to carry all the wiring for street lighting. Carried around we pulled around a trailer with a giant spool on it. So yeah, I'm all for that. That's what I would love to do. And because everything else up there is fucking paralyzed, man. Every time a storm comes, man, I was all fucked up because I watched the line just wind around themselves and just short out because of a wind gust, right? Because they leave all the lines slack. They leave it slack, just for that reason. So if a tree falls down on it, it's got some slack. It goes down to the ground and it doesn't rip down all the poles, right? It's the way it is. I'd rather alleviate all that crap, just if they want to do it underground, man, let's go with that.
I want to tell nose picker something that I don't think I will.
Yeah, I think theirs ended up cost. Man, I want to say, if I remember right, it was something like 16. I think it was 16 grand for a few hundred feet. And then, we mounted the meter panel on we made a stand and put unistrut and built a support for it. Mounted the panel out there, and they piped up to it, and then ran the wiring and livened them up. Yeah, there's these beautiful places, man. You can buy for $2.5, $3, and all you gotta do is just run the line. Audio. Whoa, that's what the action. Anyway, that's the plan because there's no way you're ever gonna get away from anybody, anywhere. There's too many fucking people up there, man, straight up. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Well, then you can do propane filled propane tank. Ultimately, get your power out there, and you'll be dialed. Yeah, man. I'm jealous. That's a great dream, brother. I'm sure you're gonna make it happen. Oh yeah. Between I'm not gonna say which one. I ain't gonna give it away, but probably about 30 miles away from me. There's a big propane place, man. That's all they do is deal propane. They got every size tank. You can get the biggest tank, man. That's probably I don't know how many 1,000 gallons, 1,500 gallon, man. They got these big huge propane tanks. Are fucking shit, man. That'll last you 10 years.
What about you there? I think it was Loose Connection. You out there?
Yeah, well, it sounds better than the other radio, that's for sure. Yeah, I just like cooking with fire, man. I like a gas stove. I don't want to cook with electricity. Fuck that. I want to cook with fire.
So this
Burn it. Yeah, propane. When you burn propane, it just turns to water, right? Yeah, they make deep freezers that run on propane. I couldn't believe the shit that. So, when you get into off-grid living, a whole world opens up when you start researching what can be run off propane.
Exactly. And it's way different than natural gas. Natural gas puts off bad fumes, man. I don't even get near this fucking thing when I turn it on. Nasty. But propane, yeah, propane is a really, really clean burning gas, you know. Almost hydrogen. But, you know, nobody wants that. You know, they want so for some reason, they won't let us get a tank full of hydrogen, man. That would be a good, you know, cooking or heating or whatever, but no, man. See, I don't know. Yeah, I know, a little bit dangerous, but hey, yeah, you know, so propane. Yeah, man. We set up they had a propane dryer, they had a propane deep freeze, propane range. I believe the refrigerator was propane as well. It's crazy, but yeah, the refrigerator, yeah, they had the refrigerator and the deep freezer, and I think the InstaHot, yeah, the InstaHot also had orifices that you changed out, and it could be run on natural gas or propane. So they had an InstaHot that ran
Check.
shower.
You said orifice.
Yeah, the propane refrigerators, yeah, we used to run them back in the day. Yeah, they got the little burner in there, and but they're very high maintenance. They're real high maintenance. The sun starts building up, and they got the fucking reamer in there, keep it sit down. And plus, if you have it burning right, the sun shouldn't build up so much if you have the fucking thing burning properly, with the right oxygen and make sure your content and all that. But yeah, man, it works, man. We used it, man, for like 3 or 4 years. That's all we had was propane refrigerators. I know it's crazy when you hear it, you're like, a propane refrigerator, how in the hell? Yeah, man, science. Yeah, but they're expensive, they're running, man. My grandpa and his RV, he runs one of those. He runs propane for the refrigerator and the generator for the electrical and solar and all that stuff. That shit's costly, though, man. It's not people think. Oh yeah, no, for sure, man. Nothing cheap about it, but yeah, if you're off grid and you don't have access to, pipe natural gas and all that, that's the way to go. But no, you're right. Yeah, you know how propane refrigerators actually work? 2000 or this radio, I think. It's a heat exchange method that I can't verbalize real well. But it's a thermodynamic thing. Well, back in the old days, they used ammonia. They worked off of heat. Like we have these triple, man. I had a couple of those triple refrigerators, and they worked off propane, which actually heats the stuff in there, the ammonia. And then the other two, the 12 volt and the 110 volt, heated up like soldering iron elements, and heated up the goddamn ammonia. So yeah, it's an elaborate fucking goddamn system, man. I looked at them and studied them, and I still can't figure out how they work. But I probably could if I looked it up. But ammonia fucking refrigerators are crazy, man. So anyway, I remember reading about those systems. But yeah, it's so if I'm not mistaken, refrigeration works by extracting the heat out of the line, pumping it through, compressing it, using the Freon. I guess it's a similar, but yeah, using the heat, creating this loop, and then extracting the heat, blowing the heat off, and then taking the cool, and that's how they create the refrigeration. Via propane, a burner system, which I find absolutely remarkable. It's all about evaporation. Yeah, if you can evaporate a liquid into a gas, temperature. Anytime anything evaporates, so that's the whole science behind it. Or the area.
There you go. Yeah, no, you verbalized it better than I could there. Absolutely.
Yeah, so now we're trying to figure out, okay, what's evaporating in the new quantum computer to keep that thing cool? Does that work on evaporation?
Oh man, that one's over my head. I'm going to take a standby. I think just a few minutes away from check-in. But anyway, good convo, man. Good talk.
Yeah, I got a lot of science, and science is undeniable, man. It's undeniable. Science is. You can't argue with it. It just, chemistry is, man.
95% of the people that are buying houses in Dublin are Indian.
What the?
So, there in a nutshell.
Oh, shit, man. There's still 7 minutes left. Whoever the fuck's doing it.
Pretty much. Hey, newspaper. Yeah, he must.
Hey, Jed. When is check-in? I got 11:12 on my computer. What time is it?
11:12?
Well, don't they check in at 11?
Hold on, say what?
What time do they check in here?
11 o'clock.
Well, if it's 11:17, 11:12, what's going on?
I mean, I checked in.
Well, it said, it's not time to check in yet. They said on there that Waterhead 429. I mean, so shit. They're just running man's in there running his mouth. At 429 time the channel running their mouth. I couldn't hear 559 say it's 8 o'clock or whatever. So I didn't know when to sign in.
The girl was doing it.
Oh shit! No wonder.
You must be, you need to refresh.
I better. Okay, that must be what it is.
Right. You must be way back there. Go ahead, bro.
Come on, Breaker. Break. Come on. Yeah, what's up there, not man? I was just thinking about you last night when I was taking a bath. There, come on.
Hey, 21, you got a copy?
Yeah, he can't hear me, Jed.
There must be something wrong on his end or something. Somebody else is calling you out there too.
How about those people calling A21? I got not man, and Jed said I had somebody else out there. But anyway, I can't figure out who's calling me. All right, I'm back out.
Who's that out there? How about a not man? Is that not man? I don't know who that is. And there's someone else out there, Jeff Hurley trying.
Jed, I got not man. Come on.
Hey, you got a grip on this mother station. Bring it up.
Yes, sir. I've been calling you. When you call me, I don't even think that you had got the last sentence. I mean, part of the word out, and I was right there calling you.
Therefore,
beautiful weather that's been given to us here.
Oh yeah. Like I said, did you hear what I said? I said I was thinking about you last night when I was in the bathtub there. Come on.
Oh no, oh no. Hey, it could be fun though. It could be.
Yeah. Hey, but no joke there. Are you going to be coming to the break?
I just might be too sexy for that.
10-4, 10-4. Well, get a bag. Bring 2 bags, okay? Put one on your head and bring me one to put on my head in case yours bursts.
I can't hear them.
Hey, yeah, I can do that. You know, they get donated to me. Pretty much right after I meet somebody, you know, and able to, you know, actually meet somebody and talk with. It's like a instant gift, you know.
10-4. Hey, not man, let me stand by just for a second. I had someone texting me, and Jed's hollering for you. I'll be right back there, not man. Don't go away. I want to ask you. Something.
Oh, yeah, I'll be mindful of the axing there. Hey, Jed, you got a copy?
Yeah, I heard you that time, but I couldn't hear you before.
Hey,
Yeah, you got it down in the static there.
I couldn't hear Ben. I've been over there on the other channel there, Ben. Torpedo Heat says he's changing his handle to Gum Flapper Mobile. Okay. Gum Flapper. Yeah. I had to come back. I went over there trying to find out what happened. Was I was hearing, I thought it was hovercraft. Let me, Ben Hurd, let me get back with you there. I'm trying to text 559 there. That's trying to figure out what was going on that I had messed up there. Somehow, hey, Nighthawk, Justin, did you already subscribe so I can give you a blue wrench for tomorrow night on the shout out wheel? Don't cost nothing, but everybody's got to be subscribed to get in there, you know. That's the only requirement. Don't cost nothing. Just subscribe. Let me know you did. I'll give you a blue wrench. You can put your link down and we can go subscribe to your channel. You got, you already subscribed, you're subbed. Okay. All right. Well, see if you can put your link down. Let me give you a blue wrench. Hang on. Let's see. All right. Okay. You got a blue wrench, so you can put your link down. And I'm trying to make this text to let's see here. Let's see, I'm all messed up. This stupid thing here. Come on back in there, Justin, and say something else there. And check out Ben Hurst, CBs and Trucker Tips. And anybody else, check everybody out there and subscribe to them. You know, that's why I got your blue wrench there, so you can do all of that. Gizmachi. That's great, man. Yazoo Rotor. Making all kind of contacts. Where are you at? Oh, BYU. Okay. BYU. I got you. Well, listen out for Dirty Diaper 21. I'm going to be blasting pretty soon. One of my amps went down, and I'm just running backup amp, but I got to put the big one in here now. Yeah, you're down there where the alligators grow so mean. Poke Salad Annie. Oh, you're barefoot on a 991A. I don't know what that is. 991A. I don't know. Hey, Jed,
Go ahead.
what is a 991A? 991A radio.
A 991A. Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. Justin in South Louisiana. So you just got my Gizmochi 3 up on the Yazoo rotor making all kind of contacts. He's in South Louisiana. He's barefoot on a 99.1A. Oh, it's a ham radio. That's why you didn't know, Jed.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we didn't know.
Ah, hey, not man.
Hey, 21.
Hey, yeah. I'm only going because I know you might be down there.
Hey, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If I'm not going yet, I'm gonna be there. So, yeah. We'll be free now and back. So, I mean, if I hadn't gone in for surgery yet, oh, well, you have a whole month. I should be there. Hey, warning. You're liable to encounter me there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, Jed might go too. And I kind of wanted to get a little help on the a live show. I wanted somebody to kind of help me do the live shows there. Be the host and stuff like that. Wanted to get you in there, get different people in there. I wanted you to be one of the stars of the show there.
So I don't know about being the star there unless I could take all my clothes off there.
Well, it probably wouldn't bother me at all, but it might excite some of the other ones down there. But I mean, I've seen everything that I got. Unless you got something different, then it might be okay.
I had to throw that in there. Oh man, I had to throw that in there. No, sir, you won't find me like that there anywhere unless I'm in the hospital there, and they got to shave you down and do whatever they got to do wherever. But no, that ain't no break there. That's for dang sure. So no worries. No worries on that side. Ain't no need to be comfortable. Unless you don't like my laugh there, Roger.
Oh no, that's the best part there. I hear that knot lady in there. I've been watching those. I've been looking at those that cooking things and all those pastries and bread things and all of that. They're looking pretty good there. All right, well, I'm gonna get on the side there. Jed's hollering for me. I still gotta finish up this text to 559 in California. There, I was making a mistake. I was behind on the chat, and I thought that these people was in there talking and covering everybody up, and I was raising hell about it. But they had been shut up, so it was my fault. Write that down. All right, I'm gone.
I do have one of those pictures I wanted to share with you on that smart two-way communicator there. So if you give me a moment, I got some interesting pictures there for you.
10-4. All right. Well, I got it ready. Yes, what I run, Justin, I run 102-inch width.
21.
Yes, sir. Come on.
So I got another microphone question for you.
Okay.
So tell me what you think of a Turner +2 SSB +2 transistorized.
Yeah, they're really nice. They're basically about the same as a D104. They sound about the same. They're a crystal mic, but they're cool looking. You know, they're retro, and they're nice. They're really nice there. And I don't know why they call them an SSB, because I mean it works on either one. You know, but that was just another selling point. But they're just about basically the same element and everything as the D104, but some people kind of like them better than the D104, but they sound about the same.
All right. Well, so I've had one of those since for always. I got it right here sitting in front of me. I went and dug it out of my box. I got to put an end on it so I can put it in the radio. But yeah, I already got one of them. I'm gonna see what it sounds like.
Yeah. Well, I know you know what the wiring diagram is, but you can go on cbtricks.com and get it. But yeah, I got several of them, and I got one that's a non-amplified 240C or something like that. It's basically well, it's just a non-amplified that I use on a Regency Imperial tube type radio, and that's all it, you know. You put a power mic on there, it's too much. But those are nice mics there. Radio Shack tried to copy them, and Liberty Mike tried to copy them, but Turner, you know, they had it right. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, this one's got the place in the bottom for the 9-volt, got the dial on the top and the back of the body, and I mean, I've had it for years, never used it for nothing, because I always had that Silver Eagle, but, you know, hey.
yeah, that, oh yeah, those are good mics there. I like them. I just like the look of them, you know, and they're that thing. You ought to get it on, hook it on up, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see what it does.
Yeah.
It is very, very retro looking.
Almost like the Jetsons look, you know, the space look, you know.
It really is, man. Plus, it's got that ridiculous little lock on the right side, you know.
Oh yeah. You can't miss locking that down. Like with the Turner +3, you pick it up and that slide lock will lock it down. You don't even know it's locked down. But with that one, you got to pull it down to lock it.
Yep, copy that. I'll get an end on it. We'll see what it sounds like.
10-4, that'd be great. Yeah, we'd be listening.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and call this a night. Hey, listen, it's been good talking with y'all. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'll get back up with y'all again tomorrow.
10, Roger. I was going to call it a night too, but somebody beat me to it. All right, man. Hey, we enjoyed it. Hey, Wolfman, catch you tomorrow night, 21. I'm standing by.
Copy that, 21. Thank you. Everybody else, y'all have a good one.
Right, 21.
Come on.
Hey, Wolfman, where's that Wolfman at?
He's over here next to me. Come on, Wolfman.
Yeah, I'm right here in Moats Corner.
tell somebody's in there. I can tell somebody's in there, but my antenna is not up too high. But I can tell somebody's in there for sure. We're gonna wave a hand.
I appreciate it.
Tempo, yeah, he's over here in Moss Corner there, So they're not, man. Now that's Wolf Man, nice guy there. Glad he's getting back in there. We need more nice guys out there. Yeah, I got that picture, and it may be a made up one, but geez.
Yeah, that's a funny right there. Hey, you get a room for the evening or two out there for that deal, or what you doing?
Oh yeah, I already got one ready to go. I've had it there. I've had it down. I waited too long. I didn't wait too long, but I waited too long, if that makes sense. I wanted to get the very end room, or the second room for the end on the bottom, all the way at the back on that side, so I could run an extension cord out of the room all the way across the parking lot like I did before. But see, last year they stuck me up there in the front. Didn't they make me move? They made me move to this bed bug room in the middle over there by the damn pool over there, so I couldn't run a extension cord. So, but this year I got one. I think the third room from the end, so I'll be able to run extension cord out there.
Well, all right. 10-4, that sounds good.
Yeah, Carpet Man said that would be okay. I got to check with him. Check with the Carpet Man and stuff like that. But I told him, I already got it there, and I wanted to run the cable. I'd done it before, but he knows those people out there. So he said, "Oh yeah, that'd be all right." And okay. So if anything comes up, I'll tell him he said it. But shouldn't be no problem. They ought to have power out there. I mean, run a just an outlet somewhere out there. I mean, it seemed like it would be easy to do. Just me, I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So I can run my computer and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm gonna run a radio, but we're gonna have a walkie-talkie shootout contest. I'm hoping I'm gonna take. I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 walkie-talkies out there. And I'm not going to give Jed the one that he beat me with last year. I'm going to get that one.
Yeah, 10-4, you got to watch out for that Jed there. Yes, sir. Oh, that's good to hear you be out there. I'll try to be out there and mingle and stir it up the best I can.
Oh, yeah. 007's going to be out there again this year. And like I said, I know where he took the blow-up doll and put it in the bushes back there. We taped that thing up on the front of his RV upside down, and he didn't know it. It stayed there all night and the next day till he woke up, So I know where he put it in the bushes, and I'm going to get it again. But he's supposed to be bringing another one. And if Jed comes out there and gets on the YouTube show, Jed is going to have it as a co-host.
Oh my, that ought to be interesting.
Yeah. The time that he had it before, he found out that when you squeeze one tit, the other one gets bigger. I didn't know that, but he found that out.
Well, that's interesting. Info there.
10-4. Hey, talking about Channel Master, where the heck is he at?
He was hiding in the closet there, the wife said. But was on the radio earlier, actually. First time I heard him in a few weeks.
Oh,
10-4. I thought I heard somebody way out there say he was in the closet with Blade Runner, but I made that up. I know I did. All right, I'm standing by.
Yeah, I seen and heard something about that myself there.
10-4. Yeah, that looks like a made-up picture. That looks like that picture, the raccoon with the one that other guy is in, and somebody cropped the pole dancer in there.
That's right. That's right. Heck yeah. Dang good laugh, though. Well, you can't deny that. That's a dang good laugh.
Oh yeah. I laughed at it there. Yeah, I asked him there. I said, when you come down there to the break this year, are you going to walk in? Or are you going to roll in that break? Benzie's big, yeah. I'm gonna leave him alone. There. I'll wait till he gets down there to pick on him. I hope that Jimmy Buffett comes down there again this year, man. That was so much fun with that guy. You know, we had the walkie-talkie shootout and give him one of them, you know. And he couldn't figure out why you couldn't hear him or anything. He had the damn thing talking into the back of the damn thing.
Yeah. Heck yeah, always about that good time, for sure.
Yeah, see, and Triple X had that walkie-talkie with that extra mag mount on a piece of PVC 10 foot high with a piece of plate on the top with a mag mount up there. That's the one that got us.
That damn Jimmy Buffett dude didn't even know what the hell we were doing, bro. He was upset because we was all keying on top of him.
Yeah. Well, he never would even key up. He had the damn walkie-talkie backwards, you know. And then later, he got. I guess he relieved himself on his pants. He was following a 515 around, and 515 couldn't get rid of him, and he was dodging him, you know. And yeah, I was kind of a little tipsy back at that time at the end of the night, and I did an interview with him on YouTube live with the lights on his face, you know.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna ever see that dude again. He came up here, he rode with somebody from Florida. I forget who he rode with, but he rode up here with somebody he was working with, fly by night.
Yeah, that was his boss there. Yeah, he had went across the street. I went up there to the no, see, they stuck me up there. They're supposed to give me a room on the side over there, but the lady that I talked to wasn't there, so they give me this room up in the very front, very, very front. When you drive in, if you don't turn, you run right into the room, you know. Well, anyway, I was coming out the room and I see like 3 or 4 damn police cars over there. I said, what the hell is going on, man? And there he is standing out in the middle of the parking lot, talking to him and stuff like that, waving his arms and stuff. And then later, you know, I finally saw him. I said, what in the world, you know, and something about they didn't make the pizza right at the pizza place. And they, you know, I don't know, man, that dude was messed up. He called the cops on the pizza place because they didn't make the pizza right.
Yeah, no tip for that guy.
Yeah, but see, me and 007 went over there to that restaurant and had a crappy service. And, you know, he was ordering some kind of steak and a drink. And I was just basically hitting the salad bar, you know, because I was killing them on the salad bar, you know. Although I had to fend off several 300-pound guys trying to get what I wanted. You know, I tried to put the quarterback sneak on them, make them think I wanted a sliced ham, right? And then when they started zeroing in on that, and I saw them make that turn and come on in, I went around the back of them, went back over to where I originally wanted to go over there with the croutons, right? Well, by the time that they figured out what happened, it was too late. I done got what I wanted, you know. But anyway, he didn't get what he wanted, and he was kind of a little upset. And so he told the manager, but yet you go in there and they bring the whole place to you.
Yeah, I like that salad bar. That's the best thing about Ruby Tuesdays. The salad bar, and it used to be the ribs, which is what I got this time, just for old time's sake. That's what I used to like getting ribs.
2112.
It's on.
Hey, 2112. Yeah, I just seen 2112 in there, loving you long time. He got a honky tonky. Honky tonky, yeah. Yeah, that salad bar was pretty good. Like I say, I just had to fight the people. Now, and I even told my son, I said, I don't know what it is with these people. They like what I want, they like they think it's good for some reason. They think, if he likes it, it's got to be good, you know. And so I'll go to a supermarket and I want to check out I'll make them think I'm looking at the bacon, right? But the whole time, get this now, I'm looking for the bratwurst, right? And I'll wait till they make the move on the bacon, then I'll go around them and I'll go back. It's too late for them to double back. See, if that would be too much of a, they would give themselves away. So I go back behind them. I got this stuff figured out, man. You try it sometime and watch them. They're like a bunch of chickens. You can, we raised chickens when I was little. You can dig a hole, and chickens will run to get in that hole, man. So that's the chicken philosophy.
You ever hypnotize the chicken with the drawing the line, hold his head down and draw that line in front of his head there?
No. I've seen that, and I've seen people get them and rock them to sleep and all like that. I never did, try that.
Well, how about those green lizards, the regular old lizard we got around here? If you catch one of them and flip him over in your hand and start rubbing his belly with your fingertip, that son of a bitch, dude, will fall asleep in your hand.
Yeah, I heard that.
Did we double?
Huh?
You just double?
Did I go?
Did we just double?
I don't know. You said he would go to sleep in your hand. And I said, yeah, I know. And the only thing I was going to say is something like I picked up a turtle and he peed on me. I don't remember if the lizard did that or not.
Would you rock me to sleep?
Okay, you said quick with that key up, and when people run key, they just catch a new run key it. It's like when Alexander Graham Bell invented the damn telephone, and all of a sudden he already had two missed calls.
Yeah, hey, Knot Man tried to get you, but I got you. Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, that's that Knot Man. You mistaken me for Knot Man. Okay, did you hear what Knot Man said?
He said something about Night Rider or something.
No, he wants you to rub him so he can go to sleep. Oh, y'all doubled up, but I heard you something about go to sleep. Knot Man, please go ahead. Uh-oh, Jed, you have to talk so he'll talk.
He wants me to rub him on his belly so he'll go to sleep.
Go rub him on his buttocks.
No, just rock me. You gotta rock me.
Oh, rock him. Okay.
Okay, I'm glad you said okay here. I'll see you after break.
That you leaving already?
Oh no, I'm just saying, for that there, I'll see you after break.
Oh, good. Yeah, Jed's gonna have a special Well, I've got it. I've got it. It's actually a look like one of those little small fold up scaffolding like seats things, and I've got this. It's a cushion that used to be on like one of those lounge chairs, and I'll take and strap it down there with some bungee cords, and he can put you on that.
Well, that sounds good. I like it a lot, man.
Rub you, rock you, whatever.
That's great. That's great. Hey, don't have made my even there.
That's like I went to a masseuse one time, but I got rubbed the wrong way, and I'm gone. That's an old joke. Hey, love you long time is in there, and he just came in here. That's at 2112. CB Lounge 2112 out there in Carson City, Nevada. Yeah, he come in the chat there. Jed knew he was coming. I don't know. Jed keyed up. Jed said hello to him before he even said anything. I don't know if they're on the phone or not.
No, I'm just paying attention to who's coming in here.
Yeah, I gotta, I need help. I gotta talk on the radio. I gotta look at the phone. I got to, check the chat, and then look at the radio, and everything, I got to do it all. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good there. But yeah, I had to call, I had to message Wheel of Names, right? Okay, they got this music on there that is already, you can pick from to, play when you're doing the Wheel of Names. So I was doing it, and I got a copyright violation. So I got with YouTube, and I said, wait a minute, that's off a Wheel of Names. I said, why is that a copyright? Why don't you get on them? I said, they're all over the YouTube. They're everywhere, but they're still on there. Nobody never hadn't said anything about that. So they had to research it and check to see if it was true or whatever. So in the meantime, I messaged Wheel of Names, and they told me, well, we can't pay for copyright of the whole internet. We just pay for the privilege to use those songs on our website. And I said, okay. Well, I know which ones not to play. I know one of them that I normally play. It don't give me a copyright, but there's a couple of them on there that they'll hit you on.
Beautiful, all right. I just had a sticker idea for you.
Okay, come on down. Happy Easter.
Uncle Freddie sticker. There's Uncle Freddie choking the chicken and checking the chat.
Checking and choking. Okay.
Choking the chicken and checking the chat.
10-4. I'll have to research it there. Yeah.
Kind of hard to say. It was easier to say when I thought about it, but you got to try to repeat it, and then it's not so easy.
10-4. Hey, Mopar. Mopar's in there. Just saw him. I got Jed. You're messing me up. I'm not looking at this check-in here good. Mopar's in there. He's hollering at you, Jed.
He's hollering at everybody.
I know it.
They just singling me out. There ain't no way.
You singled you out. Okay.
No, I said, ain't nobody singling me out. That never happens.
He's really got it. You have to check it out, Jed. Look at what he wrote. Hello, Torpedo Heat. I don't have anything to drink. I drink already. Hey, he said.
Yo, Joe, what's a lesbian horsey?
Horse eat. Hey, yeah, save it. There, they used to say.
No, what's a lesbian horsey?
A lesbian horse? Damn if I know.
Hey.
They eat hay too?
No, gay horses, hey, and lesbian horses, hey.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I gotta go pee, I'll be back.
Come on.
We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr.? Chepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
morning.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Senator Blumenthal, if you're ready, I'll turn it over to you.
Thanks very much, Mr. Chairman.
How did I get that on there?
In order to operate in China,
I don't
the
want that
Communist
on
Party
there.
requires American companies to register with authorities and host servers inside the country. And
We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr.? Chepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Jesus. Hot in here. What temperature is it? It's 64 degrees outside. But I got these tubes running in here. I just got. Yeah, come on.
How are you?
Yeah, come on. I got you.
Can you hear me clear?
Yeah, what's your 1020? Come on.
This is calling for CB, just making sure it works.
Yeah, Roger, where are you located? Well, how far are you from me?
I don't know. I'm in Cane Bay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm right on down the road just before you get to a 17A. Hey, what happened on 176? They had the whole thing blocked off earlier. Do you know?
It might have been that fire that reignited right behind Buffalo Wild Wings.
No. This was up here near between. You had to go into Domingo and then come on the second Alexander Circle. It must have been on the first Alexander Circle. Somebody must have pulled out there and got hit. You know, I don't know, but they had, man, I thought the damn fire truck was coming over here. I had a little fire going out there burning up some trash, and I thought, damn, they're getting close, But then I went out and go to the store, and I just went the back way anyway because it's easier to get out down there. And they had the friggin' road blocked off. You had to go through there. So I'd heard all those sirens. They had some kind of wreck or something up there. I didn't know if you'd seen it or not there.
I didn't hear nothing about that.
Roger, Roger. What you got your hunting truck set up?
Yeah.
Tempo, you know Red Light? You know Red Light Crosby?
No, I don't think it is.
Okay. Yeah, he's a big hunter out there. He's got a CB out there. All right, man. Well, look here. Anytime you need something there, give us a holler. We hanging around here on 17. Yeah, 21. I'll see you.
All right, you have a good night.
Bump, bump. Let's see what's happening. Nothing. Somebody was out there. Where they at? That light on that S meter is crap. Can't even see the thing. Hey, what's up there, One Wire? One Wire, One Wire. One Wire. All right, he don't want to come back. Nothing out there, man. Picking up too much noise. Break, break, break. Hello, hello, breaker, breaker. Break, 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 break.
I heard something on 15.
Oh, there you are. Okay. All right, let's go to 15. I heard somebody said something on 14. Let me go to 15. Break, 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 break. Breaker, break, break, break. Anybody out there, break? Yeah, 10-4. Make some.
To check in, did you need to refresh? Were you behind? Was that what it was?
Yeah, I was behind. I don't know how it happened. I just clicked over there like normal. I didn't touch anything. I just jumped over there, and all I heard was 429 and Running Man. And I thought, I thought it was hovercraft at first, and then I kept thinking. I said, that sounds like Running Man. I said, what? Why are they on there tying up the damn thing? Trying to get a check in, and it messed me all up. I don't know what number I got.
Yeah, well, I'm not even sure if you got a number tonight, man. It's 11:59 now. We'll find out here shortly. But everything you were typing was in real time, and I don't think anybody knew what the hell you were talking about. You see that you was mad, fuck that, I'm out of here and all that. And I'm like, well, what the fuck's got him so mad. I hear you said something about music. I was like, there's no music. What are you talking about?
No, I didn't say F. I don't think. No, I thought that what I said is that I would rather hear 429 play music than have him over there talking and talking and can't even nobody check in.
Yeah, I don't remember what you said. That was just me, like, talking, and maybe whatever. But yeah, I was like, what is he bitching about? I couldn't hear it. I didn't know.
Yeah. Somehow I was behind on the show, and they were just in there yakking and yakking and yakking. Even if it wasn't, even if it wasn't, they was in there talking too much. You know what I mean? I mean to me, just in there, one to talk and key up, another to talk. I mean for minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes, and I'm thinking, shut up.
Alright, I'm gonna check this read back out and see how it went.
Well, there's some woman did it, that Christy did it.
Pesky.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna go over to 559 and check out.
258. Studio this morning, one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr. Shepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in. Good morning. Thank you. Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Okay, so you were number 3, I was number 5.
Damn it, boy, I was number 3. All right.
Event going on. Let's get back out.
You must not have been that far off.
I was hammering them, man. Well, I couldn't get the daggum. I couldn't get my finger to work right. I put on there 21 SV and 21 this and that. I couldn't even get it to do right, And so I put it on there about 3 different times. So I didn't know where I was going to land. Mudbucket didn't even get in there, did he?
I didn't see him.
Yeah, he didn't get in there. I figured he'd be number 1. Who's number 1? Where are they going to post it at?
I don't know.
Hey, Squirrel.
Shit, I don't remember who number 1 was.
Okay, I'll check. Hey, Squirrel Chronicles is in there. Let's see here. It was number 3. Mopar said it was number 3. And he got in on the end. And Squirrel Chronicles was there saying hello. Yeah, thank you there, Squirrel. Break. 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 Hey, thank you there, Squirrel. Yeah, I've been hunting one. 10-4. You had one back in 1982. Yeah, I was checking this one out. I didn't want the Colt Excaliber. I just wanted the Excaliber because that's the chassis like the Galaxy Saturn. The Colt Excaliber has got the chassis like the Cybernet. I could have got them a couple times. I got the little varmint preamp up there. that really helps out. Let me let you listen. Break, 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 break. Break, channel, break, 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 break. Break, 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 break. Can't talk forever. Break, 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 break. Break, 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 channel, break, break. Yeah, I got the Galaxy Saturn and the Turbo. I got the Saturn Turbo sitting right down here on the floor on the side by me. I might run it in a couple of weeks. This one here's got a high and low power. I got to go in there and turn up the low power on it and turn down the high power. Break, break, break channel, break, break, break. I'm going to try to go on the flat side and try to find them.
Hey, Tony, where you at?
I'm right here. Can you hear me?
No, you tuned up, but you're not getting out. Yeah, nothing. Are you key in the box?
No. Not keying nothing. Hang on. All right now. What could it be? What could it be? Gotta be this damn switch box. I don't know what it is.
Bypass that damn switch box and put a barrel connector there.
Yeah, I better go get out of here and mess with that later. Flat side, yeah. I think that switch box went out or something, but I don't think so. I don't know. Because I got it going into the amp, and this thing don't seem to be putting out anything. It only did it when I flipped that switch, see?
You cut on the walkie-talkie and see, and keep the radio up.
I don't have one out here with me. I'll have to check it tomorrow. I'm gonna go get 10-7. It's after 12 o'clock anyway. I appreciate everybody getting in there. I need to go and put this thing on the bench and set the dead key on it. Let's see here. It could be that relay in the. It could be the relay in this. That's what it's. The radio isn't keying up because either this is bad, either that went bad. I think I might have burned it up. I think the relay might have went out in it. I think I might have burned up the receive preamp by turning it on the high side. I believe that's what happened. But I'll find out tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate you coming in, man. We'll do it tomorrow night. I'll put my Saturn Turbo in there. Woo! Always something.
We'll catch you later, man. We're going to play with the guitar or something. Just there we go.
All right, man. Have a good one. See you later, 1-2, Jed, Torpedo, Squirrel Chronicles, 8 people in here. I don't know, they maybe Mopar. Mopar done shut it down. Everybody gone. All right, see you later.